Alright, sorry for the delay. We're back for part 2. See, someone's either trying to keep you delayed, or the delay that you're trying to keep within yourself is exactly what's holding you back. Because when I tell you, after trying to upload the first part, it took maybe like a minute or two just for it to like register that I needed to record another video, and then it crashed out. However you're emotionally making this is not as big as you're making it. Does that make sense? Because what did it say? This tower can't get worse, only upwards in recovery. But you're resisting the tower because you're delaying and resistance and stalling, and you're indecisive, and you're so afraid of the lack of control. You don't have any control. That's the point. You have no control over the situations that happen in your life. That's life. That's how life works. You can't control life. Only steps that you can control are your own. How you step into life. How you show up in life. And if you're not showing up for yourself, if you're not doing what you need to do for yourself in order to stop delaying yourself, then how do you expect this tower not to feel so detrimental and so destructive if you're resistant? And take it as it resonates. This isn't to dog on anybody. It's the reality of your situation. Speak up, or forever hold your peace. So, we have the 9 of Cups, upright. Wish come true, contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude. Yes. I know it's scary to move into something, do something, and or be something that you never have been before. But when they say walk in your power, that's exactly what they mean, is that you have to step into yourself in order to find what you're needing. What you're finding is yourself. And it will be your wish come true. You need to learn how to be an individual, whoever I'm talking to. You need to learn how to rely on no one but yourself. And I don't mean, look, if that means for you cutting everyone off in order to do that so they're not a distraction, do it. But communicate that. Say, hey, I'm not in the right mind space right now to give you this attention that you might need because I'm trying to get my life together. I don't want you to feel like I'm neglecting our friendship, relationship, whatever it is, but I am also not in the space where I can give to this friendship, relationship, whatever it is, because I am trying to deal with what I have going on. Communicate. And if you have said this to this person, people, place, or thing, then you need to move around. You need to make the steps to step out and just do what you need to do, whatever it is. It's like, my goodness, energy. It's like, just do the thing that you've been asking yourself, why haven't had this thing? It's because you haven't made the steps to go for the thing that you wanted to go for. You just expected it to drop along because what? It was in your vicinity? That's not how it works. You can't control someone else's actions. You can't coerce someone else's energy. If you want something, you go get it. Someone can't read your mind, okay? And I'm being aggressive with this because it feels like somebody has said this to somebody multiple times. Just speak up. Just say something. Why haven't you said anything? Why do you keep complaining about the same thing that you keep saying, but you don't do anything about the thing that you keep complaining about? Someone's frustrated with somebody because they don't speak up already. Like, upright, negative thoughts, self-imposed restriction, imprisonment, victim mentality. Oh, that's why. Because this person is a victim of their own circumstances. And they know this. But because they don't want to recognize this, they don't want to accept the tower that's coming for them, which is change for the better. They don't want to. They don't want to change for the better. Or this could even just be you. I don't know what it is with your change and you feel like you just can't do it. But you can. And the more you keep telling yourself you can't, is exactly why you won't. Take it as it resonates, but it's coming off aggressively. Someone has been telling someone this for the longest time. And it's like, how many people, because that's what it is, how many people need to tell you what you need to do for yourself, for you to recognize the only person that should have been telling you anything should have been yourself. And you have been restless, anxious, down in the dumps, depressed, because you realize you didn't have control of your life. You let other people do what they wanted with you and not for you. And speaking from experience, don't do that shit. Stop being a people pleaser. Let people please themselves, okay? That is not your job. If you could get paid for being a people pleaser, bitch, you think I'd be a millionaire by now. Okay? You don't get paid for it. You don't get paid for being nice. You don't get paid for being friendly. You don't get paid for any of this shit. The only thing that is a payoff is what is best for you, what feels healthy for you. And if the people around you aren't really helping you and just getting aggressive with you and just talking at you, then find another support system that can genuinely help you. Because I know I don't like people constantly nagging at me if they ain't gonna give me no solutions. If someone just sits there and tells me I don't know what I'm doing, but then don't teach me anything, isn't that kind of redundant? Because you could have had the opportunity to teach me something, but you said you just want to shit on me about how I'm not doing what I need to do. Which maybe that's how this person feels. And I get that. But you need to do what you need to do, no matter what anybody else says or does. You are an adult, because that's who I am talking to in the collective. We are adults here. You are delaying yourself from doing what you need to do, whether it's because you're in a situation where you felt like you had to stay, you financially weren't able to leave, you were emotionally inclined, whatever it is, whatever you felt the lack of control of, take it back. You are an individual person. You need to learn how to be independent on yourself. And I don't mean, again, just upright and leave everyone. Take it as it resonates. I had to, because that was my circumstance. Maybe you don't have to and can have a proper support system if you spoke up. But because you feel like you can do everything on your own when you're literally crashing and burning behind the scenes and everybody knows this, how does it really look when you're constantly telling people this and that, but then the opposite is showing? And again, I speak from experience. I'm pretty sure people in my past have seen me down bad, heard me say things, heard me want to do things, actively see me not doing it, but not realizing I wasn't in the mindset or had the proper support to even go about it. And until after literally being alone, isolation, regrouping and recovering for my own sake, without anybody else around, I was able to find what I was looking for. Me. And that's what you need to do for yourself. You need to find yourself. And I know it sounds cheesy, but it literally is that. How can you expect to know who you are if you have not been the person that you needed to be for yourself, and you've just been the person that everybody else needed? This could be a parent. This could be a teacher. Maybe this is how you feel towards someone, but you don't have control over them. They have control over their own life. Let them. You see someone crashing and burning? Acknowledge it. Say, hey, friend, child, partner, I'm concerned about you. What are the steps that I need to do to help you? Instead of trying to demand this person to stop resisting. You can't make someone do what they need to do for themselves. That's their choice. Like if somebody needs to get sober, you can't make them get sober. You can't bring them to any facility and expect them to be off drugs. That's not how it works. Some people just can't do it. And I understand. Confirmation, excuse me. Some people just can't do it. But God literally is stuttering. Literally is telling you, you can. You're just choosing not to because you feel like you're staying stuck in your own emotions. You're trapped in your head. I'm gonna make a part 3. Take it as it resonates. I don't reach out. Don't get scammed. I'll be right back.